Hello everybody and good evening and welcome to the official 1,500 euro New State Mobile EU Spring League Group D Day 3. So it's the final day of the last group, and today it decides which teams will move to the semifinals, which already will start next week. Yesterday we have seen already 4 rounds getting played at New State Mobile, and today for sure we will see 4 further rounds getting played. And that brings us to 12 rounds in total. For sure we started already on Friday evening. And we have seen great gameplays and a lot of different teams taking over the chicken dinners. And that's the plan for today as well. The first round is already starting in 4 minutes. And hopefully a lot of the teams will participate, as we have started with 20 teams. I don't think that all the 20 teams will participate today, but let's see that later on. It's the New State Mobile EU Spring League Season 1, where 80 teams are fighting for a prize pool of 1,500 euro. This is the group stage. The top 8 teams out of each group of 20 teams move forward to the semifinals. And from that, the top 6 of each 2 semifinals move to the finals, where they will meet up with 4 teams which already are set into that final stage. And then the Spring League will start, where we will see 40 rounds getting played over a few days. So today we will see Arangel starting as soon as in 3 minutes. After that 45-minute cycle, Troy, Arangel, Troy. So that's 4 rounds in total. And as I said before, the first round will start in some seconds. So thank you guys that you already have tuned in. Really appreciate it. If someone else is new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get to 20 likes quite fast. That would be awesome. We have for sure 20 teams participating, and maybe it should be the time where I show you the participating teams of today's group. Here you can see it already. That's Group D, and we are starting with slot 3 for the top left corner with Ultra Beers, Psychic, Rabbits, Gradient, Cimmerian Crowns, F40 Gang, Red Flame, Trinity, R Esports, Humiliating the Gods, is the biggest year on team, Y-Wake, Light Warriors, Explosion, Wait What, Pro Mobile Gaming, Asgard Team, Unexpected, Akia Esports, Wild Dynasty, Techno Game, Bid Esports, and Hydra on the last position. And they have already played, as I said before, 8 rounds, and in every round each team can collect points. As this is a Battle Royale game, the goal is to be the last team standing. We will see team, or better said squad mode, where up to 4 players fight for a specific team. And that is the schematic of the points. The first place gives you 10 placement points, the second 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 down to the 6th position. Position 7 and 8 at least reward you with 1 placement point. But it's only half of the truth. Each kill rewards you 1 point. And if we compare it to some other tournament, this tournament is definitely focusing on the kills compared to the placement points. They are counting a little bit more. So that is really important to get some kills. And we see different tactics getting used here. Some teams going really aggressive, trying to get a lot of kills, getting less placement points because they sometimes die quite early. Other teams playing it really defensive, trying to get as much placement points as possible to get their points with that way. And at the end of the day, the team will be on the first spot, which has the best total amount with placement points and kill points. And yeah, if we look at the previous games, here is the current standing with Wild Dynasty on the first position with a total amount of 82 points, 1 chicken dinner, 58 kills. That's the lead as well. So they are definitely going for a lot of kills. Not the most placement points. That's Light Warriors with 28. 72 points for his biggest on team, and the Light Warriors on the 2 and 3. As next 69 for the Cimmerian Crowns. Bid Esports with 65. And 2 teams with 59 points. And the 6 and 7, that's Y-Wake and Explosion. And Wait What, closing at the moment the top 8 with 46 points. But if we have a look at the next positions, the top 8 move to the semifinals, and we can see there, Humiliating the Gods, Hydra, 45 points, 43 for PCR or Psychic, Rabbit, Gradients. So they are all super close to each other, and that means nearly all of those teams can move into the semifinals. Even the positions a little bit lower, 14, 15, have a good chance to do so. The first round will start already in 50 seconds, and I'm super excited. We are there with 17 teams and 63 players. The max would be 68, so some teams starting not as a full squad. Good evening, Live's Gameplay. How are you doing? Welcome back. Good evening, experts. Sorry for not saying that before. But welcome back. So the first round will start now in 31 seconds. And I guess that's some time to move over to the first round right here at the New State Mobile EU Spring League Season 1 at New State Mobile. There we go. We already can see the different teams filling up these slots in the airplane. We can see there PCR. We see number 4. So the Ultra Beers are not here at the moment. We can see Team 6 F40 gang missing as well. There should be another team missing, but all the other teams are here participating. Team 17 is missing. That is unexpected. All right. So let's see where we will end up here. As the flight is starting on the bottom. Oops. The flight is starting on the bottom right side. Right off the military base down below Novo. And again, we see Hydra as well as Explosion going towards Novo. We have seen that find in every single round right here at Erangel. We are flying towards Giorgio roughly, in between Avonpost and Pushinki, and ProMobile going against towards the military base, followed by Y-Wake. They did go a little bit split around yesterday to the bigger compounds next to the military base, a little bit safer drop, just for the case there would be a hot drop at the military base. Not the worst decision. Nakia Esport, they need to step up. They don't have that many points. If they want to get to the semifinals, they need to collect a lot of points. Going here to Milta. BD Sports in the rough direction to Yasnaya Poliana. Allied Warriors as well, who's biggest here on team. Going to school today, if I'm right. Rozok taken by the Cimmerian Crowns and Psychic Rabbit Gradients, so that will be a first hot drop we will see here in between those two teams. The other positions are quite empty. RF going all the way to the top to Saki, that's interesting. We have Waitbot going towards the containers at Giorgio and HGG at Gatka, while Dynasty at the Quarry, Ferry Pit taken by Asgard, and the team number 8, R Esport at Avonpost. Alright, so if we have a look at those teams, the only hot drop happening right now here, and that's a good call, as the first shots were fired by Trouble here, right here at Rozok. He caused some damage, he takes some damage. Nothing more for now. Teammates on the other side are already closer towards PCR with Skipper 99, Sally 33, Clava and Max Miller. Let's see which team is going to win that. Cimmerian Crowns with number 5, definitely the better start position, as they are currently on position 4 in the overall standing, while PCR is only on the 11 with 43 points. They are not that far behind the top 8, 46, only 3 points, so everything is possible for them. But then I would definitely not go to this spot again. I would change my starting behavior if I already hot dropped here the one or the other time, and they definitely did do that. But for sure, they can easily win the fight, and that would mean up to 4 kill points, which would be great and a great start to take over the top 8. Richard Andre, as well as Bislick, or Bisixlick, however this is spelled. Let's have a short look at Novo. Yeah, Hydra more in the south, while Explosion more in the north, so there's a fight coming up pretty soon as well, but for now, nothing to see there. So let's have a look. Richard, Trouble, Andre, and the further teammate. Who's biggest here on team at the school? Ella Saveta getting slightly over. Oh, that was a little desync. Didn't know that this could happen on custom rooms as well. 4x scope and a scar that can cause a lot of damage. While we can see Cimmerian Crowns getting slightly closer towards the enemies. And at the moment he didn't see any enemy. Tries to spot someone. Can't see someone at PCR. With the first knockdown. Why can't he hear the shots? Richard pushing over. Richard knocking down one of the enemies. Now that's a 3 versus 3. Richard traded, but Cimmerian Crowns is now down to 2, and PCR lost one there as well, as Richard could finish that guy, so that's at least a kill point secured. Skipper getting over, and by Sixlick as well, trying to get closer. Oh, Skipper! Don't you dare dying there. That would have been crazy. And Elaseveta already on the other side died against Trouble. That's his second kill. And his biggest Dion team down to whatever they started with, 3 players. That's Paraboy, Adder, and Uzbek God in the game. 70 teams. 70 teams? 80 teams, I guess. 80 teams. Semi-final then with 32 teams. And in the final stage, you will see 16 teams. So basically, it were 84 teams with the 4 invited teams. So that is interesting. We have had over 100 registrations. That is crazy. So this is quite a large-scale tournament. And look at this. Uzbekistan team is now close towards the Cimmerian Crowns. They are in really much trouble here. And on the other side, Sally getting knocked down to the Crowns. 6 Lig can't finish that player. PCR, that's not looking good for them. Even they got 2 points here. That is not enough to move towards the semi-finals. On the other side, Max Mela finds another enemy. And that Cimmerian Crowns now down to 1 player. It's only by 6 Lig here on the left side. Not looking too good. But on the other side, Uzbekistan team going over, trying to push trouble and secure the kill. Oh. That kill will not be in the favor of PCR unless Max Mela can finish the other Uzbekistan team players. Is there any India-based tournament? Gamer, Konshu? I don't know at the moment. And guys, we have a 5-minute delay, so don't be curious why I'm answering you that late. And Explosion knocking, or Hydra knocking down the first guy of Explosion. Not that I know, but there are some guys planning something. Nothing official yet, but I know some guys planning something, and that is a really good position for his big god here. Ooh. Taking aim. Trying to spot the head, but Skipper. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Speed Esports, Asgard, not that far away. Oh my god. First stone shift to the top right side. And with Asgard, that's another good team. Taking over the Rosa kill. Oh. I know some guys are planning something. That's the kill against Trouble. I know something is in the pipeline. Ezreal instant eating some shots here from the Asgard team. And that's TG being close as well. Ate a shot as well. What's going on? All those teams focusing over towards Rozok. Focusing over. There is a delay. Yes. There is a delay with 5 minutes. That's because of the tournament. To prevent from stream sniping, as we have a prize pool of 1,500 euro. Explosion did really move away from Hydra. They've lost a player. Hydra with 1 kill. And we are now right here at Rozok, where further teams are coming over. Asgard coming over as well. We should have a look at the map in a second. There we go. First zone shifted to top right side. And we have for sure already quite a lot of the teams rotating. Red Flame at Saki. While Quarry is still taken by Wild Dynasty. The top fragging team at the moment. Teammate R Esport going over towards the center as well. I'm Indian. Can I join any other country new state esport team? For sure. For sure, that's possible. And now Uzbekistan team moving over, trying to get closer to each other as Asgard was pushing over. Wait, what? Getting into the zone. TG moving towards the north. I lied, Warriors. 2 guys already out of Severny. And HGG at Yasnaya Poliana. And Pro Mobile Gaming here in a close rotation towards the Team 8R Esport. So what do you think? Who will win? The first round will get won by... if I now would say Pit Esports, they will die immediately. I think Wild Dynasty gets their next chicken dinner. But a lot of crazy things happen here. Asgard in between us, Uzbekistan team and Pit Esports. And that's Estrella losing a tire down to 16 HP. Sixlick getting killed. That's the Cimmerian Crowns. They are out. So my guess would be Wild Dynasty. Wild Dynasty is my guess. Estrel Finished off. Asgard down to 3 players, or even to 2. No, 3. 1,200 drone credits, so they can go for revive, but don't flip the vehicles like that. If another enemy team gets closer, you will be dead. What the hell is going on? They keep on driving. Ooh, and what's happening here at the northern warehouse? TG close to a player from Light Warriors, and he's getting pushed by the vehicle. And that's Rolik, he's dead. TG with their first kill. That's the Techno game team. Light Warriors down to 3, and now they need to be super careful. Oh, I can find team for competitive. Is there any Discord server? Any other thing? On my Discord server, if you type !Discord, there are some scrims listed. And the Light Warriors. Oh, HGG letting someone explode from Pro Mobile Gaming. Yep. Pro Mobile Gaming down to 2. Asgard Kinji getting killed as well. HGG causing a lot of damage here, Lever and the teammates. What's going on? That's 2 kills on the count. They need the points as well. They are in top 10. Let me shortly have a look at the current standing. At the top 9 with 45 points, equal to the top 10. Oh, these 2 points taste good. They taste really good. Paraboy, Elisaveta, biggest here on team, soon back at the 4-player count. Can I play with you game and how? Yes, you can. Just be in my streams, and better in the streams when I don't have a delay. Send me just a friend request, and I'm randomly playing. Basically not that random, but there are some guys really active, so I'm playing with the guys who are active, and first come, first serve. So yes, we can play together. So that is working right now here at Yasniaya. The next zone got announced. Let's have a look at it. As we can see, some further rotations coming in. This zone is shifted now hard to the left, with Uzbekistan team being in the center. With an airdrop, anti-force guy just wanted to drop down, but that's BD Sports securing their first kill. Uzbekistan team down to 3 again, and Pro losing another one. Down to Bellum. That's HGG with the 3rd kill. Further rotations happening. Look at this explosion, as well as Wild Dynasty and teammate R Esports together with Akira Esports trying to get all closer towards the center, and Uzbekistan team nailed it, being there at the bullseye at the center of the next zone. Asgard, Lipovka trying to get some drone credits, 790, they can't go for a revive, while Rolik of the Allied Warriors getting down to the ground. Y-Wake coming into the zone from the south side, and look now, the R Esport team taking over the position where we have seen that many teams. The slide high next to some compounds here. That's a really good position. Belum reviving Baton. That was good that he did move away. Okay, we'll join you, sir. Now I am going to check in Discord link. Yeah, just check it. Look around. If you have questions, you can DM me. What is your favorite weapon? My favorite weapon is the M7. So that's barrel M7. That is quite easy, with a lot of damage. I really love that gun, and for sure that's why I did go for my first level up at an upgradable gun at the M7, the Glacier one. And now it's on level 8 or 9. That was the easy decision. PCR soon back at 3 players. Klava getting back down to the field. With their 4 kills, that's not a bad start. And they need the points as well. So Anubanik M7, definitely my favorite gun. And yeah, PCR on at the moment on position, was it 11, 12, somewhere there. And that's Team 7 R Esports, still in a good position here. Curious to see where the next zone will be at. Do you like WWE? Liking is such a word. I'm not following it every day. But as a child, I watched some of it. But nowadays, not that much anymore. Strela Lepevga, negative, and Ivanovic. 4 explosion, back at 4 players. They have lost one in the early game as well. 390 drone grids, so they can't go for revive, and that's fresh. Liet, Sky, and Naylord. For Akia Esports, getting shot by them. Both teams in a good position. Fresh needs a shot. Be careful, mate. Be careful. Thank you guys for all being here. We have reached 20 likes. Let's get to 30. Thank you guys so much. If someone else is new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Not missing any content about New State Mobile. Why wake? In the rotation as well, we are down to 16 teams and 56 players. Could see already some kills happening, and this is not ending good for CNSI. CNSI is straight driving towards explosion. Oh, he was not ready for that. And that's teammate knocking down one of Wade. What? Oh, Wade, what in the large split. But the teammate is there. They should go for the revive. They will do that. I like your commentaries here. Thank you, Anubanik. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate the kind words. CNSI, CNSL, whatever. Down on the ground, and we need to switch over. TG was pushing over towards who's biggest on team, and Adder being super offensive here on the open field. That's too much. He should get knocked, but they couldn't find him. The enemy team has an AWM. Oh, Spectral getting shot out of the vehicle. Even and Ravi is left. Maybe go for a revive. Let's see if that is possible. And they've knocked down 2 of the enemy team. Oh, didn't see that. Rabbi's pushing over. Can't really push over. He tries to secure the vehicle now. Hey, Damien Aliaga, good evening and welcome back to my channel. So don't be confused, guys. There's a 5-minute delay, and that is Rabies getting knocked down to the ground. And team 14, Wade was shooting at them as well. No, being on a different angle. That was not good, the solo push over. Should have waited for the teammate and go to the right side. HGG losing one at the gasoline station next to the Yasnaya bridge. And look at the zone now being around the school. Further rotations happening. And I think we can have a look at the map and the rotations of the different teams. That's Hydra being super close to Wake. Oh, they decide to go for the fight. Let's stop for a short interruption here. That is CNSL getting knocked as well. Hydra now in a 4 versus 2 advantage. Looking super good for them. Dive Force right next to another enemy here to focus. Be careful. Scooby going off for the revive of CNSL. Focus here. Can't hit the first one. Dive Force here hears the shots. His teammates all down to the ground, and now he's in a 1 versus 4 clutch situation, getting pushed by 2. Dive Force to the right, and that's the end. Dive Force with a good triple kill here, securing already 5 kills. Hydra in a good position now, and they need the points as well. That was the elimination of Wake, and that could mean Wake drops out of the top 8. Let me just have a look at the standing. Wake was on the 6 with 59 points. They can drop out, but not maybe that likely to happen. Hydra was on the 10. They maybe will change the positions. How many languages you can speak? Only 2. And a little bit of French, so that's English, German, and a little bit of French. TG now keeps on fighting on the north position here, close to his biggest team. They are pushing over. They found the first. Eder keeps on pushing. Eliminated the first, and that's Heaven in the water. Trying to get away of this position, his biggest team. With that, at 1.5k drone credits. That's enough to revive another one. And 4 kills on the count. And he will die as well. Paraboy to the left. There's no chance. Oh, he's getting a shot from the enemies of HGG. That gives at least a chance for him. Oh, yep, 11 with the knockdown. That's HGG humiliating the gods. They will push over. Even getting shot as well. Getting back into the water. They should be able to push over. Not yet. Akia Esport at the apartments. Many of the teams already inside of the zone. Pro Mobile Gaming, Red Flame. Not all the others are already. Paraboy is still knocked down to the ground, and that's Heaven together with HGG. That was not clever. And now Weffel is here for HGG, trying to get closer towards the US biggest Dion team. They did go for the revive. Pulls off the nade. Throws it in, 3, 2, 1. And he's getting shot from behind, but the nade did knock him. That's a kill secured by the Techno Game team. Paraboy eats another nade. Weffel playing it super aggressive now here. Is he aware where the enemy is at? He could find him. Nice shots. And that's his biggest Dion team out on the current position. Yes, I like Marvel. Anubanik, I like Marvel. Yes, yes, yes. And that's some further players dying. Look at the right-hand side during the rotation. That's Red Flame out on the 14. If I saw that correct, and this major with... Oh, not this major, that's teammate R Esports with 3 kills. That's great. PCR losing once again 1 here at Rozok. And wait, what? Losing 1 against HGG. Soon the next zone comes to an end in 7 seconds. Ooh, Olivier, super low HP. So let's have a look at the next zone. Oops, did mistakenly close the map again. It's right around school parts of Rozok. And the garage compound right to the next where BD Sports is waiting it. No, didn't watch that. Didn't watch Tale of the Nine-Tailed. So there we go. And let's focus now a little bit on the game. Pro Mobile Gaming entering the northern zone. Asgard Kinji dying. Asgard down to 2 players. Oh. Allied Warriors at the eastern part of Rozok with a full squad. Petrovic following them. Every please like and subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you guys. Pro Mobile Gaming keeps on shooting. Stop doing the rotations. What is the last guy of TG doing? Let's check it out. He's still right here at the bridge. And in that angle, he might get shot from the enemies. And there is a player of Pro Mobile Gaming super close. Even spots him. Oh, no. You can't get there. And that's the end for TG soon. Lol, now the enemy did jump in back. What is going on? Asgard finds 1, Bensei 7. And that's the end. Pro Mobile Gaming with their first kill. TG out on the position 13. And now for sure further teams rotating. That is R Esport getting slightly closer towards the apartments being here at the little compound. The first one got knocked down to the ground, covered by smokes, getting revived by spies. Will that work for them? Yes, it will work. They need to be careful. Vehicle taking some shots as well. Some shots fired from them as well. And that's Wadeward rotating in. Will they breach over towards the apartments? Yes. Taking aim to that building. And he's inside. Atomic inside in a good position now. Teammates following to that position. Second vehicle arrived. The third one. And Belum getting shot down by HGG. They were waiting for that. Look at this position. HGG checking the airdrop. Baton keeps on moving towards the apartments as well. Not that much space here. But he finds another building which is not taken by any of the teams. Force team entering it. The Wild Dynasty moving in as well. As the apartments are inside of the next zone. Here, right here. Together with the school. That's gonna be an interesting finish. Wild Dynasty dodging now the building. But they need to rest somewhere. There is a building to the left, which would be close to the center, or nearly being the center, would be the best position. R Esports losing 1, PD Esports keeps on firing, and that's the Wild Dynasty moving now finally over to that building, which I've spoken about. Yep. So do you miss your school life? Sometimes yes, sometimes not. Baton. PD Esports find another one. Good position, but they need to be careful. Pro Mobile Gaming, Big Mac driving close, trying to get back to Baton. That will not work. The vehicle starts to burn. He is knocked down to the ground. Naylord, can he get the kill? The kill was done by Akia Esport. First kill in the account. The weather is alright, not raining, some clouds, a little bit cloudy weather. And PCR on the left side, losing one as well. Oh, school is taken by the Elite Warriors. What a good position, but Rollick, be careful. Skipper waiting on the high ground. Taking some boosts. Hitting in a safe place. 6 first aids. Hydra needs to move in, and that's now... Yep, Skipper on his own. Elite Warriors, 2 knockdowns, and now he needs to counter heal in the blue zone already. That's too early. Asgard finds an enemy, and that's HGG, humiliating the gods. Moving in towards the apartments. Couldn't find a spot at the first building. PCR Clava got finished. So that's another kill in the hands of Elite Warriors while they are getting pushed from Bid Esports now. That's a full squad fight coming up here on the left side. Wait, what? Elite Warriors are down to 3. Yep, that's 4 versus 3 advantage. But look at the apartments. Hydra moving over as well. Explosion going towards the school. And that's a knockdown happening by Rollick. He can find another one. Great job. Now they are in a 3 versus 2 advantage. Metal going for the revive. Really fast one. The teammate tries to knock down the last one on the right corner here while Bandana is on the other side. Oh, that was some damage done. Rollick secures a kill. And at the apartments, there is much more action. Look at the amount of teams on that side. No, I did never play Call of Duty Warzone. Bailey's knocked down. They've traded him. But now Rollick pushing around. Can't find the enemy. And that means Elite Warriors, only 1 guy left. Hydra getting shot down. They are out. Several kills done by Wade Watt and the other teams. And they need to move out towards Wild Dynasty. This is going to be a crazy finish. Is the school still inside? It is inside. Explosion. Oh, not looking good. Down to Estrella. Not looking really good. But let's see what's their what they can do here. What's their option? The vehicle's done. Ivanovic died in the zone. 0 first aids. That's not nothing more left for them. Flory for the RE Sport team. They are top 11, top 10 now. Explosion is dead. Estrella died as well. 3 first aids left. That will work. As soon as nobody shoots them. PCR is dead on the 10. And now the fight's coming up. Wait, what here? Being in the little building. Asgard. Sumix pushing over. Wait, what still is a full squad now. Nailord and the other one's pushing over as well. That's 2 full squads inside of that building as well as Asgard with another player left. It's gonna be a heavy fight here in the right hand side building. And for sure Wild Dynasty shooting at them. And another teammate joins this position. Look at Flory. Made it into the building. Now the next zone starts to move. No, it's coming to an end soon. He was still in the blue zone. Just didn't see that. And the zone is ending right here at this building. Fresh trying to knock down the first enemy. Funs finds Flory. That's the end for RE Sport. I was super happy when I reached 1000 subscribers. Colin, Nicopet, Olivier. Being here all together. Fresh getting knocked from Wild Dynasty. Wild Dynasty with the best position now, but they need to move over to the 1 building to stay compact there. Bid Esports needs to cross the street. Elite Warriors as well. And HGG is still in a strong position. They need to move for sure as well. Not looking too good for them. Look at this. We are still 19 players in that little zone. This is just crazy. And which team is going to win this round? My guess was Wild Dynasty. They have the best position, but they are down to 3 players. Oh, Myth, don't get knocked. That gives a chance for the enemies to move over. Light Warriors finds Spectre and Metal. Bid Esports probably out. No, Bandana's still in the game. Moved over with a vehicle. Nice move. And wait, what's still in the same building as Akia Esports? Now they are fighting. Only 1 guy left of Akia Esports. as well as of the enemy team. Some finish here. 3 kills. That's good. Number 4. Naylord tries to get out. Tries to cover his own position. Getting shot now from a different team. Naylord low HP. And that's the end. Wild Dynasty finds that Akia out on the 6. Teams to follow Asgard. Wait, what? Still in the game is 1 player, and Wild Dynasty in a decent position, but the Elite Warriors are pushing over, knocking down Proki. Now the Elite Warriors trying to take over the building. They get the next one. That's a super good position now for the Elite Warriors. Will they win the round? HGC still stands in as a full squad in a good position here inside of that building. The zone starts to move in 1 minute, some time to take a brief. Wild Dynasty down to 1 player. And it will end up here probably in a 2, no better said 1 versus 1 versus 4. Light Warriors securing their kill number 8. That's good. HGG, 14 kills. That's a great round. Good evening. 2-7 ago. Good evening. What a great round from them. And try to get more. That's the next kill. Raffle finds one. 6 kills on the count already. 6 kills on the count. And let's see if they are aware where the last guy is at. Clever, they're all pushing over. Baffle not helping them. And now they are at the same building as the enemy. They are trying to support, and it worked! HGG winning the round with 16 kills. Light Warriors on the 2nd position, GG. And that's the full scoreboard. GG, well played, HGG, humiliating the gods. Will definitely take a good jump in that round with 26 points. Yes, I did. What was it? So, too many questions about me. You need to answer the same questions as well, Anubanik. So that was the first round. Let me prepare the overlay for the short break. I will go into a short break of roughly 12 minutes. That was HTG with their first chicken dinner. If I'm right, they were one of the lower teams without one chicken dinner. So GG, well played to them. And as I said before, I will be back live for you in around 12 minutes. So let's check out what's happening next on Troy. That was the first round of today, 3 to go. And I will be back for you with the 1,500 euro tournament Group D, yes, and the 3rd match day in a second.
Toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad. Hasta que me convierta en rayos y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más seremos miles, crecemos en número, solo un trueno de horizontes, seremos miles, más y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos, más y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, más y más I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. 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 Took a swing at a wrecking ball, and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I deserve to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend goodbye. Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, whoa. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
There we go with the next round right around the corner. It will be Troy getting played as next after the chicken dinner of HGG in the first round of the day. We will see 3 further chicken dinners today. So here's the current standing, and on the first position we still can see the Wild Dynasty team with 92 points, followed by the Elite Warriors with 86, only 6 points behind, and Uzbekistan team on the third position with 76, only a little bit behind as well. We have 72 points for Zimmerian Crown, 71 for BD Sports, Humiliating the Gods on the 5 and the 6, so that is super close to each other. We have 60 points, a little gap on the position 7 in the hands of Explosion. Wybeck with 59, directly behind them, 53, 51, 47, 44 points of the next 4 teams. They are all super close to each other, and we could see it at Humiliating the Gods. Even with a good round, you jump into the top 8, but you are not secure yet. So that's the chance for Aquila Esport, R Esport, Pro Mobile Gaming, Ascar team on the next positions. They still can get into the top 8. Good luck to all the participating teams. The next round will get played for sure on Troy. And we will see right away some Knights fights. Now 69 players are here, which is good. Which is really good. Checking the teams, so we should have one further team. 18 teams participating now, that's great. We spoke in Russian. Petrovich just said to take an example from you, and now I can't stream it all. It's all good. It's all good. Miracle or money for a new device will help me now. Then let's cross the fingers for a miracle on your side. I'm wishing you really, really good luck. But anyway, if you have any questions, just let me know on Discord. No worries. No fear to write. Right now, my priority is to pass my driving school and college exams. Yeah, that is right. Otherwise, it will be hard or harder to earn some money. So there we go with the next round starting in a couple of seconds. Me, Team Iconic, give me password, please. Only register teams. There we go with the next round starting now on Troy. I wish you good luck to all the participants. Guys, what is your guess? What is your guess on the next round? Let's have a look at the map and take our guess for the upcoming round. We have 18 teams and 70 players in that round, so it's getting quite full here, which is good. And my guess for this round is the Allied Warriors team. During the scrims, they have shown really good results here. I still hope that they can win here another round. They already got a chicken dinner. I think it was it on Troy? I can't remember. But anyway, good luck to them. And there we go with our flight starting on the bottom side at City Hall. Flying over City Hall between Cornwall and Loganville, over the little city next to the mall, in between Exhibit Hall and Mesa, roughly to the northern position of the lab. Can you tell me what kind of microphone you have? Some Jeep Rode. Don't know the exact one. It's not that expensive thing, but it's a good one. And we have the first teams dropping off right here at the City Hall together. It's the F40 gang joining in. Doshkun, Trash, Mefik, Vitalia. Oh, 3 rounds left. Will they be able to drop into the top positions? That would be a nice comeback. We have here our esports going to the City Hall as well. So that's definitely a hot drop happening here, as well as Asgard and Wade Watt being at Loganville. And we can already hear the first shots fired. We will look at the zone and the flight soon again, but let's have a look at this fight. As one of the F40 gang is already super low. That's Oshkun here. And Asgard finds a medic from the Wade Watt team. Oh, and they need the points. F40 now down to 3 players. Our esport pushing over, trying to secure something. Oh, that is Biba getting knocked as well. Our esport down to 2 players. No, down to 3. It's a 3 versus 3 setup now. Mefik getting knocked. It's a 3 versus 2 advantage. In the hands of our esport now. F40 getting over. Uzbekistan team fighting at Chester against, yep, Techno Game and PCR. Uzbekistan team with some kills already. We will switch over soon, and now F40 down to 1 player. Trash reviving the teammate. PCR getting knocked, another one. PCR down to 1 if I see it correct. Good luck, guys. Yep, good luck to everybody. And F40 gang trying to escape from here, leaving the number 4 behind. Vitalia, that will be the end. Mefik down to 20 HP as they try to get away here from the City Hall, from the R Esport team. That's a good start for them. 2 kill points already secured, but they would need some further ones to secure a top 8 spot. With that said, we can go over towards Chester. Uzbekistan team, I think they've lost one. Check it out. Yep, Paraboy is already dead. They are down to 3 players. 3 UMPs. This is so nice to see that the different teams are using different weapons. We could see some teams using the M16 as a main IR. We can see that team as the UMP at the moment as their main SMG, at least for the start. It may change later on. And it's big got already with the MK here. That Spectral getting closer already. Let's see what they are able to do here. Hey guys, thank you for all being here. If someone else is new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for free to my channel. We are still in the game with 18 teams. PCR was able to escape from here. But that's Skipper 99 driving straight into the Allied Warriors. Hearing the shots of the enemy already, moving away. Trying to find another secure spot. Alamo taken, Sunbury. All the positions are taken already. And the Uzbekistan team still keeps on looting. Slightly getting surrounded by Techno Game. Techno Game down to 3. Did they start with 3 players? Yes, they did. Oh, and that is Cryptex in a super good position here on the high ground. It's a nice outfit. 3-season M7, as well as a Tommy gun. And now slightly getting pushed. Oh, that's the end. Elisaveta getting killed. Uzbekistan team down to other end. Uzbek down to 2 players. They are in a confident position. They found Spectral as well as Rabies. So that's Cryptex now in a 1 versus 2 situation. Getting pushed already by the enemies. Can Cryptex clutch it? One pushing behind. Getting pushed from the front position from Uzbek. He's just baiting, waiting for other, and that's the end. Uzbekistan team, 6 kills. What a great start. And Techno Game team sadly out on the position 18 as first. GG, well played to them. And PCR slightly getting more to the north. Panros would not be taken. Red Flame here at the swamp compound. And look at the teams being here in the south at the edge of the first zone. So that's a good call to have a look at the first zone and at the flight and their final positions, as we couldn't talk about it because the fights did happen already. Loganville, there was Asgard with a knockdown against Waitwat. They did move and retreat towards Shelton, being there in a good and comfortable position now. And the flight, as I said, go towards lab. You can see their explosion at the city hall, exhibit hall. Anchorville taken by BD Sport. Cimmerian Crowns at Vermont. Bay Area taken by Pro Mobile Gaming. HGG slightly getting out of Sunbury. Ooh, they want to get the kill already. Let's some time to look at them at the rotation. And let's see what they are able to do here. Raffle and the teammates, after the chicken dinner last round, they may try to go for another one. Oh, being aggressive here. Sorry, guys. Raffle spotting the enemy. Instant starting to shoot, can't hit a single shot. But they need to be careful. There are further guys of their team, especially one trying to pick up the teammate, probably, yes. Raffle, oh, the focus, jumping off the vehicle. Uzbekistan team with their revive. Soon back as a full squad. If they can keep on doing that. Farboy will be the 3rd guy. That's Raffle with some insane shots against Focus. And Explosion now fighting as well. Someone did move over from Arkia to the exhibit hall. They need to be careful. Raffle trying to do something here. Here's Domi, who's winning. Just started watching now. At the moment, Wild Dynasty on the first spot, followed by the Allied Warriors. And the Allied Warriors were my guests for this round. So Groot is live. Good evening. Welcome to my stream. How are you doing? We have a 5-minute delay, that's why I can't answer you faster. I'm sorry for that. But this is for sure understandable, as we want to prevent from stream sniping. Focus trying to get closer towards the teammates. That will not work. And the other side, another one got knocked. And that was Clip. CNSL and Scooby remaining. And that's HGG. Oh, they keep on doing where they've ended last round. They won the round with 16 kills. That was a great one. And I hope still that we find the team hitting the 20 bump again. That's the 2nd point secured. And that's forces the Y-Wake team to escape from here. Y-Waffle keeps on moving. Enemies are down to 2 players. Here's no one else. Let's see where Raffle is going at. Not looking too good. Kia Esport with the revive for Fresh. Oh. And Scooby is still waiting there in the field. And we had 30 likes, that's awesome. Let's get the 40, that would be great, guys. And that's CZ Trouble knocked down to the ground after falling off somewhere. Right here at the right hand position. Oh, the fight keeps on going. And Red Flame close towards the Light Warriors. Let's move over. They are still in the game as a full squad. 1.7k drone grids. They could even revive a teammate. And that's the Light Warriors super close. They have lost one. So Red Flame is their first kill out of this round. Oh, interesting. Let's see if they can do something. Would be great. Let's see. They are at the top left corner of the first zone, which is coming to an end in 1 minute 40 seconds. First team's already rotated, just a rough look. While Dynasty at the mall, in the meantime, good position. Hydra right next to them on the high ground. R Esport getting out of City Hall. And wait, what? Being surrounded by Asgard. That's a knockdown against Eternal. Why Light Warriors? And Jopaluka taking the flank here really seriously. Going all the way around, trying to get closer. And he will be in a super good position if he can get close enough. See silver outfit. And the red flare skin. Oh, and he spots an enemy. That's a knockdown. That helps him and his teammates to maybe cause some more. He spots another one. Oh, the enemy is super low HP. And Ryan, he got even knocked as well. Yep, the teammate secures that second knockdown. Now they would be in a 3 versus 2 advantage fight. But that does not mean that this will end. He's pulling off a nade. The nade drops in. And that's a secured kill. As well as Eternal getting knocked down. That's not looking good for Red Flame. Jopaluka with another nade. And that nade finishes off Ryan, Demort, the last guy here. Getting pushed by 3 enemies. What a great fight. Knocking down the first, the second one pushing over with nades and clearing off the house. Even without taking some further damage. Further nades pulled in. Ryan. And that's the last guy, and the end for Red Flame, Light Warriors. 4 kills secured, 3 players remaining. That's a triple kill by Jopaluka, and we saw that already before. He's a great guy, playing it really smart. And let's have a look at the map. As we can see, the second zone got announced, shifted to the top left side. Still a large one, so we are in that cycle. We see center being in between the mall and the exhibit hall a little bit left. Maybe the bridge is the center point. Pro Mobile Gaming did move out of the Bay Area, now at the little village next to the mall. Hydra keeps on moving to the center, as well as BD Sports Explosion is already quite close. Bless you, thank you to 7 ago. Thank you. Allied Warriors, yeah, let's go. What a great fight. And wait, what is fighting here? What is going on at this position? What a huge cluster here at the bridge, and that's Nicoped knocked down to the ground. Olivier alone together with Atomic in the blue zone, going all the way to the other position. And Olivier needs to be careful. F40 gang, 950 drone crits. And our esport being super close towards Asgard now. Asgard needs some points. They've won the first round, and after that there was not that much more. With the chicken dinner being on the second page of a tournament, this is... I don't know. This just feels not right. HGG keeps on moving. Scooby and CNSL still in the game. Wake 1060 drone grids. They can go for a revive quite soon. And that's Akia Esports sliding in closer towards the enemy team of Hydra. And they have secured a good spot already here. GTB calls in for the teammates. They spot him as well. Mid Esports finds one of Explosion. Oh, yep, they have surrounded the enemy team. And Ivanovic trying to take the flank. Spots an enemy. Causes some damage, and that's the knockdown with the Crate M110A1. This is such a nice gun, and some good damage done with the 6x scope. The teammates trying to hold tight against BD Sports while they're pushing over with 2 players remaining. Versus 2 in the local building here of Explosion, and Ivanovic trying to get closer as well. Spectre pulls off an 8. But I'm not sure if they will take over the fight, especially with Ivanovic in the high ground. Nate didn't cause any damage. Spectre QQ starts to cook the nade, pulls it back in. And Ivanovic moving all the way around. Metal waiting for Ivanovic already, can't see the enemy. PCR with the revive. Soon back at 2 players. Oh, Metal takes some damage. But Spectre couldn't cause some damage there as well, BD Sport. And Explosion. Both teams decimate. If I look at the standing... BD Sports on the 5 and Explosion on the position 7. So they are really close to each other. Both in the top 8, but that's not secured yet. Let's have a look at the other positions. PCR at Penrose. The guy is back there. That's Akia. Sky and getting pushed by Pro Mobile Gaming. That's the first one. Only another one guy here. The third one freshes towards Hillard. And that's not really looking good. Grenade will not cause anything. Not precise enough. Bellum is there. Bellum! Oh, the first knockdown. But now low HP. And that's the knockdown. GG. Pro Mobile Gaming securing 2 points. And the enemy team Akia Esport down to 1 player. And we could see Explosion taking over another one of BD Esport Spectre. The last man standing for the BD Esport team. In the top 16. No placement points yet. So that will not end up that good. iSports finds one of Asgard. Spectre in a 1 versus 3 clutch situation. Couldn't do anything. That's Explosion. 5 points already secured. 1.2k drone grids. They can go for the revive quite easy. And they already got a green flare. Estrella is soon back on the ground. Asgard here back at 4 players. They did lose one against our esport. Shooting over from the little high ground here. And Elisaveta getting revived as well. The next zone got announced, and now big rotations will start to happen, as in this zone there are only 4 teams inside. All the other ones need to move in. Wait, what? In a huge split. Wyvake still in the deep blue zone as well. 3 players remaining. 1.6k drone grids. Hey, they are soon back as a full squad. Wait, what? Down to 2 with 1.25 drone credits. Can go for 1 revive. Now the rotation's happening. Hydra taking over towards the center point. Fresh of Akia. Esport tries to get over to good position as well, but will be super hard for him to make something out of the situation. And we can see now further rotations. Simrarian Crowns next to the exhibit hall. Taking over the compound here. I thought first it was the U compound, but it is not the U compound. Explosion now, really close. In front of Asgard. Look at this. That is our esport following Hydra. And the other teams following soon as well. So let's have a look at the upcoming fights. Explosion. Slightly getting pushed next to them here from Asgard. Oh, that's a knockdown. Ivanovic. Again with the M110A1. Great shots fired and another knockdown. And thank you guys for all being here. Really appreciate it. 33 likes. Let's get to 40. It would be awesome. And that was kill number 6 in the hands of Explosion. Allied Warrior still in the game as a full squad with 4 kills. Good position towards the opponents of our esport. They are here in the tower. Test taking some damage. Test taking more damage. And is not aware from where the shots are coming in. That was probably Allied Warriors team. Wyvake entering the current safe zone on the left side. F4 again close by. With a green flare. They will be able to revive a teammate. There's the revive coming in. And Explosion finds another one of Asgard. Oh, Sumik's dead. Done and dusted. Great job here from the high ground of the house, the farmhouse. Hydra finding one of R, I guess. Yep. Okay, that is a shot over the street in the sniper tower. Nothing more to happen. HGG at the top left side. Moving over. And thank you guys for all being here. Really, really appreciate it. After so many streams already of this tournament, it's still nice for me to cast it. It's a big opportunity, and thank you for sure for giving me that. And it's so much fun to see a game growing with the esport. And I'm super hyped for these semifinals and finals. And that's Helix. Soon with the kill of an Akia esport player. Raffle hitting the enemy. GG. 3 kills on the count. HGG still keeps on doing what they have started last week. No, last game. Not that many points yet. Raffle pushing over. They try to secure another one. And the next zone got announced. Let's have a look at it and the rotations. There we go. It's shifted to the bottom right side. Exhibit hall would have been interesting, but it's not inside anymore. Cimmerian Crowns in the zone, as well as Asgard. Explosion on the left side in the compound will get pushed by at least one team. While Dynasty in a good position on the high ground. And there's an airdrop at the right hand side's compound. Maybe what gets over. They can go for revive. And the F40 gang loses Mephic. Are they out? No. 2 players still in the zone. And that was the kill number 5 for the Elite Warriors. Why wake with the revive right next here to the Elite Warriors? And the Uzbekistan team preaching in towards Pro Mobile Gaming. They found already the first kill. Great start. Baton. Oh, another one getting knocked. While Dynasty knocking down Baton from the other side. They are in a sandwich. Baton getting knocked by the Nate. And now it's only Riva left here. Oh. Pro Mobile Gaming. This is not working as intended. Losing another one. 3 kills. Secured 3 points. The Uzbekistan team doing definitely better here. Can't click on Paraboy. Oh, that was a huge lag. Paraboy was dead. Riva with the kill. At least secures another point. And now Uzbekistan team here. Oh, getting shot from Wild Dynasty. Wild Dynasty tries to take over this position. And they are on the lead. Uzbekistan team quite close to them. Elite Warriors find the guy in the midair from Y-Wake. Even another one was knocked down to the ground. And Riva here trying to do something. Holding the angle tight. HGG. HGG. Lost a player there. Next zone started to move already. And that's Riva, done and dusted. Uzbekistan team, 9 kill points. Good job. And now further teams rotating in, trying to find a good spot. While Dynasty starts to shoot right here, the Uzbekistan team, they had 3.5k drone grids. They can go easy for the revive. And that's HGG moving over. With 3 players remaining. Trying to get into a good spot. Oh, in front of them, that's the Asgard team. Good evening, Rindika. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. How are you doing? Woohoo! Helix knocked down to the ground. Instant knockdown by RE Sport. And they try to find more. Waffle getting shot as well. Waffle, super low HP. Ooh, what a crazy point here. And Hydra finds F40. Wherever that happened there in the north position. They've lost one as well. But right here, Helix still knocked down to the ground. Waffle and the level remaining. Asgard close by, as well as RE Sport. And on the other side, that's Uzbekistan team. Hydra, some players dying in the zone right here, the north position. Typhorce tries to get in. Oh, that's a lot of teams still in the blue zone. Y-Wake down. to 1 player. CNSL here at the left edge of the next zone. And still the compound of 8 bot in front of them is empty. If they can take over that would be awesome. And now there's a huge fight between Explosion and the Light Warriors. The Light Warriors down to 2. If I see that correct, they lost another one. Rolik and Bailey's 2 guys remaining. Bailey's deep in the blue zone now, the last lone wolf. That's not looking too good for him. Can he go somewhere else and secure at least some placement points? 51 HP, 48, 45. He's dropping down to 39 and just tries to get to a better position. R Esport loses another one, and that's the Light Warriors out on the 12. Hydra with another kill. That's kill number 3. And Cimmerian Crowns took over the position right here next to the little sea, and imagining it would end here in the sea. Cimmerian Crowns secured the best position in the current zone, well knowing this is not the best position in the next one anymore. They will need to move out, but they can cause a lot of damage. This is a great spot with good visibility over to the other parts of this current zone with some decent high ground. And that's a place I've played quite a lot on Troy. Oh, Olivier taking a lot of damage by that nade, and that's the end. The teammate got killed as well. That's the position 10 in their hands. Wild Dynasty on the other side, losing a player who's biggest here on team. Losing Ether down to 2. I played a lot of games and I didn't get any gift or box for my gender. I don't get that point. On Esport, Wild Dynasty down to 2. We are overall down to 8 teams. Still some players in the blue zone. And a lot of solo guys alive. Explosion with 1 guy. Seraphim for Asgard here with 1 player remaining. Oh, the Molotov can be good. Not hitting him. But Seraphim is now aware that there's an enemy close by. And he has had a great round on Troy yesterday. Can he repeat that? Right behind him, Ivanovic. Ooh, I didn't see that. Explosion still in the game as a strong full squad with only Ivanovic in the blue zone. 8 first aids, that's great. And that's Koja of Hydra getting knocked down to the ground. And as I said before, Cimmerian Crowns, they will need to move, but they have a huge high ground advantage. Wybeck out on the 8. With another kill secured by Explosion. Explosion with maybe their best round. 9 kills already secured. They will definitely take a step up in a good position now. That's Richard for R Esports, if I'm correct. Is there still a red team? Yep. The biggest here on team. He's from the participating this time for Cimmerian Crowns here. They have eliminated Hydra. We are down to 6 teams. But for the next zone, they will need to move. Wild Dynasty down to 3 players. They need to move as well. Not looking good. 20 seconds on the clock. The player takes further damage. Oh, shield soon will break down. And on the other side, Explosion with the best position. They have secured this little cabinet here. And even that cabinet is some good hardcover securing you from some damage. And now the Cimmerian Crowns moving in. They need to take it over now. Who's biggest tier team? 1 player. Wild Dynasty down to 2. Seraphim for Asgard knocking down Ivanovic. That is huge, as now Explosion is down to 3 players. In a disadvantage situation against the Cimmerian Crowns. They are taking over the right hand side of the zone. Pushing over towards Explosion. They are outside of the little building as well. That's by Sixlig, seeing the first, starts to spray, causing a lot of damage, but that's not enough to knock down one of the guys. PCR dying somewhere in the zone on the top 6. Great move. And on the other side, Seraphim, that's another good round. We saw that yesterday here, securing another point. Some placement points and 2 kill points secured for Asgard. That is insane. 9 kills. That might be their second best round, but now they are out only 5. But that helps them to get back to a good position. And Explosion, Richard, knocking down the first 2. They are down to 1 player. Now only Explosion with 1 remaining player, Lepevga. Down to a few HP using a first aid. That's the end. Explosion on D4. And still, Uzbekistan team, Elisaveta, and 1 of Wild Dynasty left. 3 teams remaining. 1 versus 4 versus 1. And Myth trying to get over towards the zone. Still a chance for the both solo players to win it, but Myth... Myth finds one of the Marion Crowns. Can't hit these shots that good. Doing great, slowly progressing with rank push, that's nice. Good evening. It's not over for the Cimmerian Crowns, which would take the third chicken dinner. Which would be a crazy story as well. And thank you guys for all being here. We are at 36 likes. Let's get to 40. All dump up. Thank you so much. And leave a subscription. It's all for free. And you will not miss any news about the game. And Elisaveta taking the healing standoff. While Dynasty moving into the zone, taking damage. Ooh. Myth pulls off a nade. Maybe thrown it in. That's the end. While Dynasty out on the 3, and now Elisaveta not gifting that kill. GG, well played. That's the Cimmerian Crowns. Back on the first position with 9 kills. As big as the on team with a great round only 2. And that will completely change the score. But again, as there are some teams from lower positions taking a good amount of points this time, and some of the top teams not taking over that many points. So that was the round number 2 of today. Cimmerian Crowns back on the winning position. So let me prepare the next overlay. They have won already 2, so for sure we get their logo. And I will be back for you after a short break of around 12 minutes. You see that? Yep. Should be around that. My problem is I don't have time, but... Okay, so I will be back after a short break. GG well played again to the Cimmerian Crowns. And I will be back for you after that short break with 2 further rounds to go this evening.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá.
house, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness, it tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. 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 Gravity.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I deserve to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying question why I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, whoa. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
There I'm back for you with 2 rounds to go. The next one starting in a couple of seconds on Erangel. And that was the 3rd chicken dinner on the last map on Troy, 40 Cimmerian crowns. Did that cause something on their position? Let's have a look at the current standing, which we can see right now here. Cimmerian Crown still on the 4th position, 2 points behind the top 2 and top 3. So they did not move to a better position, which is kinda crazy. But anyway, they are only 10 points behind the 1st position, so that is super close. And we have there as next 75 points, a little gap towards the Humiliating the Gods team. Explosion only 6 with 73, 72 for Bid Esports. Little gap to the top 8 with 61 points. And followed by Asgard team on the 9 with 56, 55 for Hydra, so they only 5-6 points behind. Wait, what? Still close with their chicken dinner. Psychic, Rabbit's Gradient, all close to each other. But the Asgard team being the winner of the last round, moving over from the 2nd page to top 9, only being the 5 points behind. They have a good chance to move over to the top 8 if they can keep on doing some kills and getting a good placement. As next, we still have Psychic, Rabbit, Gradient team with 50 points. They have still a chance. It's only 11 points. That is nearly nothing. Pro Mobile Gaming super hard. I don't think they will take it, but we have seen teams getting 30 points in one single round, so why they should not just do that. And now they should use one of their last chances. It's the 2nd last map of the Group D here, the 1,500 euro tournament. The New State Mobile EU Spring League. It's the qualifier for the final stage. We are right now 71 players and the next round should start in a couple of seconds. We are missing a few players. And we are missing only one player. And now, here we go. Uzbekistan team lost a player. Not good. They did even lose 2. But they are now joining again. 71. Probably will start with 72. Good evening, Ryzen. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing great. And now, next round. The number 3 of today will start. And we will see for sure Erangel getting played the last time for this group stage. Next week we will keep on going with the semifinals. Now another player dropped off the lobby. One from Wild Dynasty. So let's see if they will be able to join again. Wild Dynasty, there is the guy. But the Uzbekistan team seems to start with only 3 players, but this would be okay. They are on a secured spot on the 2nd position. And now we are dropping off into the 2nd last round of today. And it's time to have a look at the trailer of this tournament. 80 teams participating, but let's see what's coming next. And there we go with the 2nd last round starting in a couple of seconds. And we already can see the flight starting next to Saki. Yeah, for sure, next to Saki and Severny. We are flying close to the shooting range in between School and Pushinki towards the southern position of Novo. So we will see again Hydra and Explosion going to Novo, as we have seen that many times happening already. So that is interesting. Let's see what's going to happen there. First team's dropping off already. Allied Warriors going to Severny again. Uzbekistan team going towards Georgia together with... Wait, what? Asgard going towards South and Georgia as well. Oh, interesting. Wait, what has been last round at the containers? So I'm curious to see if they will go there again and if they are alone. No, Asgard is going to the same spot. That will be the first drop, or the first hot drop right here in this round. Not looking too bad. Oh, and Uzbekistan team right next to them. Not at Rozhok this time. PCR alone at Rozhok. TG going to the water village. We have there the Cimmerian Crowns going towards Yasnaya Poliana. BD Sports in the split towards Prison. F40 gang at the farm. Milta taken by Akira Esport. And we have for sure Explosion together with Hydra at Novo. Pro Mobile gaming at the military base, and YWay going a little bit more southern and western of that position. And we have not a real hot drop here, as they did go towards the hospital. Asgard going towards the hospital. So the only real hot drop happening once again at Novo. So it's time to drop down at Novo at Explosion and the Hydra team. And again, Explosion more in the north, Hydra more in the south. With not a commit of one of the two teams to keep the fight. I would either try to kill them fast or go to a different position instead of having that stand-up where everything can happen. Hydra started with the full squad as well as Explosion. So let's see what's going to happen right here at this position. Oh, Dive Force already spotted an enemy there. But couldn't cause any damage. Already with the first zone. Oh, shifted to the west, and that is Dive Force getting knocked by negative. That's the end. Hydra down to 3 players. And as I said before, Explosion, or I would take over the fight quite fast. And this is what Explosion is doing. But Lepevka, be aware, there is an enemy super close to your position. Maybe Lepevka did hear the enemy. So that's the first point in this round. Oh, tomorrow with some nice UMP shots, knocking down one of the Explosion players. And now they need to be careful. Kosha trying to get closer to the enemy. They are holding really good right now. No space for them to move over. Doors open. But so far we can't see anything further happening here. Kosha not focusing on the fight, trying to secure the kill together with GTV. That worked. Both of the two teams down to 3 players. The first zone shifted to the left, already some teams rotating in. And look at Elisaveta getting super close towards the enemies of Asgard. But most of the teams staying at their position. Elisaveta here. Running around. Get back to Novo. And as soon as the zone starts to move, we will have a look at it now. That is Tomorrow getting pushed by 2 players of Explosion. Negative. Oh, Tomorrow gets the first. Explosion with the mutant gets the other one with the burst fire. So that forces Explosion now to retreat. But Estrella is too close to an enemy to retreat from that position. The enemy is right in front of Estrella. Estrella didn't see GTB. GTB is aware. Heard the window breaking. And Asgard fighting against the Uzbekistan team. And now Estrella getting pushed from 2 sides. No chance to hold it. Or is there something? Estrella moving, vaulting over. That's Hydra. 4 kills in the game. And Explosion is out on the current position. And that is not good. If I have a look at the standing, Explosion was at the 6. And Hydra on the 10. They might switch again their positions. This will be just so close. Uzbekistan team down to 2 players, and Akira Esport loses a player right here at the farm as the enemies were pushing over. That's already lit down to the ground. Sky low HP as well, and not trash from the F40 gang securing the kill. Mefik is here trying to get more out of the situation. And thank you guys for all being here. We had 43 likes. Let's get to 50. Let's do it. Thank you so much for all being here and your support. You guys are amazing. Akira Esport on the other side in the compound. For shooting some bullets at Mefik, but no damage caused. Orchkun is here trying to help the teammate. And that's his not trash on the flank. Spotting an enemy, and enemy is super low HP down to 8 HP. And that's not Trash pushing over. They're causing more damage. Sky getting out, and that's Mefik with another knockdown. Now they have a local 3 versus 2 advantage. F40 gang, they're already down to 3. They need to do something really fast here. Sky getting pushed. Oh, Sky knocked as well, and now it's a 3 versus 1. Soon back at the 3 versus 2. Naylord revived. Back on the feet. The enemies are getting in. Naylord, some Molotovs, not hitting them. Oh, Fresh got hit. And that's an 8, knocking down the first. Well played. Fresh, super low HP. Throws in 1 counter 8. And that's some poison gas on the top of the house. No nades left. Fresh trying to revive the teammate. Oh, can they strike back? Throws in a Molotov, giving him enough time to revive the teammate. They should have pushed in, but now they need to face again 2 enemies. Let's see what they can do here. Is it gonna be Akia Esport or is it going to be the F40 gang? Flash didn't help that much. Trash trying to find some shots. Naylord maybe soon starts to shoot at him. Come on, someone blues push over. The first zone started to move already. They are waiting outside. Trying to get back to the other side. Naylord back at the stairs. Oh, that's a horrible standoff. Hard to push in, if I'm honest. Oh, they have found another Molotov. And that Molotov did hit the stairs inside of the building. Bye, Ryzen. Bye-bye. Have a good rest. And that's HGG fighting against wait what? Oh, not that close. Allied Warriors, Uzbekistan team fighting against Asgard. And now they keep on pushing Not Trash down to 24 HP. And Uzbekistan team Adder knocked down to the ground. Oh, Elisaveta as well. Uzbekistan team is out. That's Asgard with some huge kills here. Yep, nice start. Asgard will strike back. Moving all the way from the last page from the second page of the scoreboard to the top 8. At least that sounds as their plan. Oh, that smoke was not good. The M249, he tries to pre-fire the enemies. They can't really do something. And now Trash trying to get back into good position. Sees the enemy, can't do any damage. And HGG fights again, or still against wait what? I think it's time to have a look at the map, even if we missed a kill here. Let's have a look at the first zone and the team rotations. The first zone shifted hard to the left. Center is here right around HGG. And wait what? Next to them. That is the RE Esport team, as well as the Techno Game team. Team 4 PCR out of Rozok trying to get into a good spot. Ooh, and now the fight keeps on going. That's Naylord knocked down to the ground. 1 guy left of the enemies of Kia Esport. Fresh, and a 1 versus 2. Fresh could do something. F40 gang. 4 kills secured. Still in the game as a 2-man team. Should have enough drone credits to revive at least 1. GG well played, and further rotations here. That's TG. Techno Game driving straight towards the enemies there from wait what? And that's HGG fighting as well. They've lost the first. The Tomatic with the knockdown. There's more to come. Oh. HEG down to 2 players. Yep, Waffle and 11 knocked. TG down to 2 as well, and that's wait what? Oh, with a big chance to do more. And look what's happening here. That is Asgard. With their 4 kills, they try to do more. And they will find more. Banzai 7 secures kill number 5. That's 5 points already. That's Asgard with a good step into the top 8. That is insane. And he spots the other B kill. Couldn't spot that guy for now. And they keep on moving, keep on putting some pressure. Olivier finished as well. That's Helix from HGG moving over. Goes Dormi, vamos. Damian Aliaga, go. I'm just the commentator, I'm not playing. And that is super nice. Buffalo right in front of him. Asgard, see them striking back. That is nice for me, and that is nothing personal with Team Asgard. Just like those little stories from these teams. And look at PCR, they are here as well. All those teams want to take over this position. And PCR keeps on driving right next now to Asgard. Oh, PCR keeps on driving. Asgard with the revive of Seraphim. And that's Skipper getting back. No, Skipper here in between those guys. Skipper from the PCR team getting shot. Oh, half HP, 6 HP. That should be the end of him. Come on, only a few bullets needed. Oh, that is super close. Waffle died. And HGG loses Funds. Look at the other side. And Skipper made it to a hard cover. Asgard had 6 kills trying to get away from this position. Oh, Wild Dynasty now here as well. They have finished already 1 guy for HGG. And now they are here to get some further kills, some further points. 1 kill point so far. And HGG humiliating the gods down to Helix. In between several teams. Look at this cluster here. It's not even the center. It's a little bit bottom left hand from the center of the current zone. It was the center of the last one. That's why they are all here. Now the next team starting to rotate. Hydra taking over. As well as Cimmerian Crowns. Oh, this time it will be harder for them. Being here not in the best position. Let's have a look at the zone. Cimmerian Crowns at the top right side of the current zone. As well as on the next one. They are already inside. Getting slightly closer to the BD Esport team. Light Warriors at the compound next to them. And look at this cluster here, right next to the Mount Everest. And Hydra taking over the high ground. Asgard going there as well. And that may end up in a fight or in a horrible standoff. Wake moving over as well. Wake needs some points as they are not in the top 8 anymore. So now nearly all the teams at their desired position. Ezreal here for the Asgard team. Look at this. F40 gang still at the farm. And that's a knockdown from Pro Mobile Gaming. BD Esports loses one as well. But we are staying now here at our esport. Pro Mobile Game. They both need probably to move for the next zone. But let's see where they end up. Oh, the Cimmerian Crowns pushing over towards BD Esports. They have knocked down the first. Oh, that nade caused a lot of damage. Richard and Travel low HP. And Dragny knocking down Essence. Good flank, good lurk position. But now Richard knocked down. Spectre, can he find more? Oh, nades dropping in. BD Esports down to 1 player. It's only Bandana. Great nades here from Cimmerian Crowns, but Bandana striking back, getting the first one. Now in the 1 versus 1 versus Dragny. He's getting closer. 1 versus 2, and they know where he is. Down to 1 HP, and the Dream. Another nade drops in. Another nade. That should be the end of BD Esports. Nate finishes him off. That's the Cimmerian Crowns. Adds 3 players with 4 kills secured. What a great fight. And Hydra is fighting somewhere else as well. Asgard down to 1. Only Sumix, and these 6 points will not be enough probably for them to get into the top 8. Oh, and he crashes the vehicle. Hydra with 2 or 3 kills against them. Sumix, the vehicle burns. That's the end. Sumix down to a few HP, not in a safe spot. Now he can be safe. He is safe, but be careful. HGG, yep, HGG, no. It was, wait, what, Atomic. Let's Asgard out on the 14 with 6 points. Where have they been? Asgard was at 9 with 56 points. That would be theoretically enough to get into the top 8, but it will be decided on the last round, I guess. It's all depending on Wait What and the other teams. Why Wake on the top 8. Oh, the next zone shifted around those teams to the bottom left, to the current zone. We're down to 13 teams and 45 players. Spice, Flicky, Florian test here. And Cimmerian Crowns with their revive. Soon back as a full squad. Wait, what was their revive of Olivier? Olivier. I'm not sure if he will make it to the crowd, as this position is not the best one. But let's see. Let's see it. Some shots fired over to the compound. Wait, what? Trying to secure the spot here. Hydra finds Olivier. He didn't make it to the ground. Hydra is the good position on him. On there is 7 kills. That's good. And Hydra has been on a secure position. No, not on the top 10 with 55 points. 7 more, that's 62. Oh, they are maybe right now somewhere at the top 8, somewhere, but not inside. And we will have a look for sure at the standing after this round. And you will see the top 8 teams moving over to the finals right at the end of the stream. Red Flame moving over towards TG, while Dynasty with their revive of Brokey. And we had 45 likes, thank you so much, let's get the 50. You're amazing. Demort, Eternal, Rainy, and Hooray still moving for Red Flame, and now the teams are moving over. Hydra leaving the high ground, while Dynasty and PCR are in front of them. They want to take the fight against Wild Dynasty, but this position is not good. You can see there on the backside, Team 11, Y-Wake, spotting already some enemies. Yep, Hydra is there, pushing over towards Wild Dynasty. Nade's getting thrown off. Oh, what a great nade! Perfect cooked, another one. 2 knocked, another one knocked. Oh my god, triple nades here. But Hydra found one enemy as well. It's only tomorrow. Tomorrow can at least secure another kill point. Number 8, and it will be soon the end. But that was created while Dynasty and Brokey could drop down. 5 kills on the count. The top 1 team stays and pays and tries to get something else here out of the round, and that's why Wake finding an enemy as well of the team 20 Techno game here, and they have lost him. Scooby, second kill for Y Wake. Wait, what? Knocked. One player knocked, that's Colin. Automatic. Nicoped still there. And the Light Warriors at the hospital, good position. F40 gang plays it really safe in the blue zone. I'm not sure if that is clever. We will see the outcome in a couple of minutes. And see what they can do out of this situation. Hydra here. Tomorrow back on the high ground, but he's not alone there anymore. Cimmerian Crones pushing over, trying to take an advantage from the high ground. Pro Mobile Gaming, Bellum got knocked. Yep, they are fighting at the 1000 position. F40 gang loses one, F40 gang loses another one. That was Rolik. Finding that guy as he was pushing over. As I said before, staying that deep in the blue zone is not good. And Wild Dynasty with another revive. Y-Wake finishes off Bellum. Yep, Pro Mobile Gaming down to 2. Outside of the next zone, which is right around Wild Dynasty. Perfect spot, but that means the player will not be able to make it to the ground, and that's the end for Hydra. They could knock down Tragni. 5 kills for the Cimmerian Crowns. I don't think that Wild Dynasty has a chance here to get their force player back down to the ground. He's dropping in. F40 gang. Oshkun together with not trash. Not looking good. Super close now to 2 enemies of Team 12 Light Warriors. And now the enemies start to shoot. PCR starts to shoot as well as the Light Warriors. But he gets back to his teammate at the edge. Oh, and Red Flame getting shot as well, moving again out of the blue zone, safe zone. And look at that. Good 5. Back on the ground, and Waitwater getting pushed by the RE Sport team. It's a 3 versus 4 disadvantage. Colin. Oh, it's even a 2 versus 4. Can they do something here? The enemy pulls off an 8. And they found the knockdown. Nick Pad. Oh, and that guy is even finished. Flicky, Nicopad getting knocked as well. It's a 1 versus 2. Colin now needs to hold it tight. Finds nearly the enemy. Pre-fires him in the door. Can't finish him off. Test super low HP. He throws in an 8. That will be enough. That should be enough. Did he hit it? No, he didn't hit it. Too far. Colin now again in the 1 versus 2. Getting pushed. Oh, the enemy is super lucky. Again, low HP. And the other guy is there. And that's, oh, another team. That's Cimmerian Crowns shooting down the hill. And Colin secures that kill. Number 5. Waitwater needs the points. Waitwater was dropped down in the scoreboard. They are currently on the position 11 with 53 points. Still close to the top 8. But not inside of it anymore. And that's Wild Dynasty finding one of Pro Mobile Gaming. Oh, they all need to move. Pro Mobile Gaming moving all the way around. They should die pretty soon. Red Flame dying. Red Flame is off on the 12th. Pro Mobile Gaming, they will die here as well. Slightly smoking already the vehicle. Riva takes some damage and now the vehicle started to burn, and that's Riva knocked down to the ground, and that was hurt by the Cimmerian Crowns, but they lose one. Petrovic with the knockdown. Great job. They need to move as well. The Light Warriors, look at this small zone. They all need to move in, which are not inside. Why Wake with 4 players remaining. The Light Warriors as well. PCR down to 3. F40 with 2 players. And still Waitwater on the other side. Back at 2 players. What a lucky coincidence that Cimmerian Crowns did help them, and they could even secure a kill. And somehow Pro Mobile Gaming is still in the game. Slightly getting pushed from Cimmerian Crowns from the high ground. By 6 lick, pulls off an 8, throws it in. It can be enough. It is enough. Double 8. Great job. It's 8 kills secured, Cimmerian Crowns, and that was a really great 8 by 6 lick. GG. Great. Pro Mobile Gaming out on the 11. Light Warriors getting into the vehicles. They need to move as well. And it's not looking too good. Let's see where they end up. Can they do something out of the situation here? They have enough vehicles. And that's the Cimmerian Crowns pushing over towards the Wild Dynasty team. They are now holding offensive, not in the safe compound anymore. That's a mistake by them. Getting shot from behind from Y-Wake and now being in a sandwich. That was not clever to get off the building. It's hard to cover this building basically. But if there are that many teams, just stay alive. F40 gang moving in. Followed by the Light Warriors. The Light Warriors preaching over towards the Wild Dynasty team. Brookie as well as Myth with another nade. Further nades dropping in. Can they do something here? The enemies are super fast pushing in. Brookie getting knocked. Myth knocking down 1 as well. 2 out from the Light Warriors. Good 5 together with Myth now in a 2 versus 2 fight. Further teams to follow. Cimmerian Crowns getting over from the high ground next to them. Myth with a huge revive. Can that work? Novik back on his feet in 3, 2, 1. He's back. But that's good 5 now knocked down to the ground. Another one. Myth, the last guy. Light Warriors in front of him. Myth takes further damage. Myth finds one of the Light Warriors. What's that crazy fight here? 9 kills while Dynasty is out on the 10. Good round. And Cimmerian Crowns 4 versus 1 against the Light Warriors pushing over. They try to take back the lead of this group. And that's only one guy left. Getting pushed. Oh, Dragny getting killed. That's at least another point. The Light Warriors out on the 8. Cimmerian Crowns down to 3 and Wake still in the game with the full squad with the best chance to win this round. We are down to 7 teams and 17 players. And they with their full squad in the best position. PCR with 3 players. Exmela can get revived probably once again. Yeah, tries to get over. What a crazy mid game here. And TG now in the best position. PCR loses one. Yep, Max Mela is dead. PCR down to 2. Philia and Skipper. But Wake needs to move as well to get into the zone. That's Cimmerian Crowns taking some damage. 9 kills for Wake. That will be their secure spot in the top 8 at least for now. There's still 1 round to go. Everything can change if they would die early. This is definitely the closest group for comparing the top 8. Oh, great move from Helix from HDG. He's already alive. Alone since some minutes, securing his spot on the top 5 with 2 further kills. And wait, what out on the 6? Down to 4 teams and 11 players. It's a 4 versus 2 versus 3 versus 1. If Skipper doesn't make it out of the zone. Philia with the pistol. Made it in. Skipper 99 knocks down one of Wake. Goes for another first aid. 7 to go. Will it work? It should work. It did work. Perfect. And at least causing some damage. Enemy got revived. Philia with the DSR. Glacier DSR. Pools of an 8. Trouble knockdown. Now it's a 2 versus 2 versus 4 versus 2 on the other side here. And TG being somewhere in the middle of them all. Oy, oy, oy. Skipper 99, 3 first aids to go. Philia, the teammate, found one. That helps all the other teams. Finished by the Cimmerian Crowns. 2 versus 2 versus 3 versus 1. Oh, Skipper could cause some further damage right here. This one. Oh, he tries to spray. Get some damage out. First aid, can it work? It's not working, or maybe it didn't work. They are out on the 4. Still the 2 versus 4 as the Wake players revive the 4th one. And we are at 49 likes. Let's get to 50 and look at this trouble. Already bleeded out to 53. They are going for the revive. And it should work, but the zone is pushing in. The revive did work. They have still some vehicles. And on the left side there is maybe some cover. And TG would need to fight against Wake as next. And that is a huge flank from Bi6lick. Pulls off an 8. 2 enemies waiting for him. He pulls off the nade. Throws it in. Can that hit? 72 damage by either the nade or the headshot of the teammate. The enemies are down to 2. And that was huge, a huge nade. 6lick now bringing back the Cimmerian Crowns. Can it be their 4th chicken dinner? They are pushing in, fighting their way. Wake down to 1 player. TG is still one waiting there in front of trouble. What is going on? He can't see him. And that's Wake done and dusted. Or can they strike back? Look at Neon. Can't get spotted at this place here. Trouble pushing over towards Scooby. Finds him. TG now in 1 versus 3. And that should be the win in the hands of the Cimmerian Crowns. But what a great position here. And he finds the first. 1 versus 2. Can he find another one? He secures at least a point. And that's the chicken dinner for the Cimmerian Crowns with 18 kills. TG, what a great move there. 1 kill. 11 for Wake. Cimmerian Crowns getting their 4th chicken dinner. And that feels as they played it a little bit lazy. A little bit, yeah, with not full 100% after they get, again, back-to-back a chicken dinner. That will bring them to maybe the 1st position. I think so. We will have a look at it right before the next round. The last round of the Group D starts. So I will go into the short break now once again. And I will be back for you in roughly 12 minutes. GG well played to the Cimmerian Crowns, taking over that round. And yeah, as I said before, I will be back for you after a really short break with the current standing. To see you in a minute.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. Encontrando vida en el camino, melodías que no hemos tocado. Y yo no quiero descansar. Resuena por la pared, creando una canción. No quiero perder el ritmo. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más Crucemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye.
wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within. Oh, I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. A lie. No, don't wanna live a lie. Live a lie. Ooh. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
There I'm back for you with one round at the Group D to go, and the standing is super close to each other. The American Crowns for sure have taken over the first position with their fourth chicken dinner. They are showing a really good performance. Can they get their fifth in the last round? That would be crazy if they would be able to get here today 3 chicken dinners out of 4. Anyway. And yeah, let's have a look at the current standing. Just need to smile as Hewon was here in the chat. That was a great position for him. And he has secured another kill. Or at least 1 kill and the second place. So that's the current standing. Cimmerian Crowns for sure being on the first position with a total amount of 119 points. 110 for Wild Dynasty on the second spot. 97 for the Allied Warriors on the third position. Uzbekistan team on the 4 and Humiliating the Gods on the 5. I think these top 5 are all secure. 77, 74 and 73 for the position 6 to 8. They are not secure. But I think one of these 3 teams will be at least go into the semifinals. Hydra, Asgard team and Wadebot following with 63, 62 and 61 points. Psychic, Rabbit, Gradient need like 20 points this round to get there and secure top 8. But let's see. Everything is possible. You have 65 players inside of the lobby and the next round starting in a second. So good luck to everybody who's participating and let's make ourselves ready for the last round of today, which will get played for sure on Troy as the closing map. Cimmerian Crowns now there with only 2 players. And we have hit the 50 likes. That is awesome. So thank you guys for all being here. Oops. Really appreciate it. 67 players and another one joining. 68, that is good. And there's one for Bro Mobile Gaming. And soon we will start into the last round of today. The last round of the group stage of the 1,500 euro tournament. The New State Mobile EU Spring League. Which is great. So good luck to everybody is participating in that round. Now the Cimmerian Crowns being there as a full squad with 70 players. We should be ready to start the next round. Only TG as well as Akia with 3 players now. TG there as a full squad. So we have 71 players ready for the last round to drop off really soon. And thank you guys for all being here. We are at 5,385 subscribers. 1 to go. Or 15 to go for the 5.4k. So thank you guys for all the insane support over the past few weeks, which is amazing. And there we go with the last round of this evening, starting in some seconds. It will be Troy getting played as the last deciding map for the teams to see which team will move to the semifinals and which team will sadly drop off. This is definitely the closest group and all those teams deserve it for sure. But we don't know yet which team will make it over. One thing is sure, I think the top 5 will securely move over. But anyway, let's drop off into the last round of the Group D right here at the New State Mobile EU Spring League Season 1. And there we go with the flight ending straight at the port. That is a crazy one. We are starting on the bottom right side. At the river at the Golden Gate Bridge. Flying between Graveyard and Loganville. Close to Cornwall and Chester. Straight towards the port. So that flight is shifted to the bottom left side. And I have the feeling we are ending up at one of the bottom left islands. Which would be great. Or either trailer park would be a nice finish as well. Most of these zones are ending more in the bottom side or somewhere straight at the center. So let's have a look at the flight. 18 teams are here, 71 players. I said it already, 1 team starting as a 3-man team, all the other teams starting as a full squad. And now we are dropping into the last round of today. And that's Richard for the Cimmerian Crowns dropping off right early, going towards Vermont. Once again trying to secure some good loot. And still Vermont, one of the best places with the amount or comparing the amount of drone credits. Asgard jumping off towards Loganville. I guess they're not alone. Stormy, I'm top 280 and become Conqueror. Nice. Congratulations. That is insane, Giga. Good job, well done. And it's this time Asgard alone at Loganville, F40 gang, and our esport moving over to the City Hall once again. Hydra taking over Cornwall, and we can see here PCR together with Uzbekistan team right at Chester. And PCR needs every single point. Let's see if they can beat Uzbekistan team right here. Mall taken by Wild Dynasty. The Allied Warriors at the port alone. And two teams at Penrose. That's Kia Esport, HGG and Y-Wake. But Y-Wake in a 2-2 split. What's happening right here to this exhibit hall? What? Explosion, RF and some further players? While PCR already lost one. And that's already Clava with another knockdown on the side, this time for PCR. But what was happening right there at the exhibit hall? Clava getting pushed, getting knocked. Elisaveta with the knockdown. That's not looking good for PCR. Down to Filia and Skipper versus two enemies here. The third one, Ada, getting closer as well. But what did happen right here at the exhibit hall? I'm sorry, we need to dodge that fight. We need to look at the exhibit hall. Explosion. The TG team, as well as RF, the Red Flame. All are here at the exhibit hall. Explosion. That is dangerous for them. Explosion was at the position 7 with 74 points. They're down to 2 players with only 1 point. That will be super close for them. And Negative already trying to escape with a bike. That's the only good thing he could do. Trailer Park Lab, Swanton, all are empty. Just give it a try. Getting shot, 53 HP. And he should make it away from here. That was a close escape. But where is he going at? Already into the zone? I don't understand that. Ivanovic, okay, they want to meet at a different position. Lepevga here, they are still 2 players. But inside of the zone, most of the positions are taken already. So this is really dangerous. TG is still here and Red Flame at 2 kills. Good job. 1 kill there for GG. And we can go back to PCR as they have died. And they will be out of the tournament. Yep, 4 kills in the count of Uzbekistan team. GG well played to Psychic Rabbits Gradient with a solid position somewhere around 11, 12 or 13. How is it going, buddy? Hey, the baseball guy, good evening. There's a 5-minute delay, that's why I can't answer you that fast. And we can see F40 gang. Really find some here. Oh, our esports is down to 2. F40 gang down to 2 as well, if I'm correct. Yep. They found another one. No, they've lost another one. I'm sorry. Our esports 2 versus 1 advantage now. Non-trash the last guy for the F40 gang pushing over. Has only a poison gas grenade. And the enemy is soon back on the feet as 3 players. That will be the end. He's getting pushed. The first one gets off and that's the end. R eSport 4 kills. F40 gang out. GG, well played to you guys. And we are already down to 16 teams. Much more aggressive start here. With all those teams playing it super aggressive. Explosion now going away to a different position. Bay Area is empty. There they will find enough drone crits to revive at least one. That's good, I'm doing really good. I'll be here until the end. Good luck. Thank you, that baseball guy. I'm just the commentator of that insane tournament. It's the last round, so you don't need to stay that long. But anyway, I will be live again tomorrow. Naylord getting shot down right here at Penrose. That was another hot drop. And we could see already the first teams rotating. Akia Esport down to 2. And HGG eliminating the gods on the position 5, safe inside of the top 8 for the semi-finals. Have secured another point here. Kia Esport save out as they are only on position 16, but anyway, GG. And it's nice that they are playing the tournament until the end because you can practice here, you get some good experiences. And I don't understand all those teams who are dodging the last games if they are on the last position. I really don't understand it. Because this is much better practicing than the scrims or normal games. As all the teams are full focus here, trying to get into good position, trying to get some kills. to be able to move to the semifinals. So a huge shout out to all the teams still participating here, and this was the closest group and the teams which have played, or we during the rounds, the most teams have played the rounds. It was crazy. So anyway, this is the Mort together with Eternal, Kerrigan and Horay. Horay getting revived right here at the mall. Red Flame maybe tries to do something here as well. And that's Akia at Garrison. Wywick left to them. Wywick at the position 6, not secure. They need a few points, like 2 or 3, I guess. At the moment it's 77. 80 should be the count, I guess, for the top 8. That is Asgard here, close to Hydra. Seraphim super close already. Not looking too good. Taking some heal here. Right at the bar. And that is Koja with a kill. Sumix is out. Asgard in the 10th position. They need something here, but it's not looking good. Banzai 7 not close. And it's only Astrel here together with Seraphim. Close to full squad of Hydra. Hydra on the 9. They are directly competitors. I'm sorry for the bad spelling there. Short brain leg. Oh, but they're getting out. And they are even pushing with the vehicle. That's Hydra. What are they doing? That's the end of Astrel. No, Astrel's still alive. Can't knock the enemy. Asgard down to 2 players. And Hydra with 2 further points, getting closer towards the top 8. Oh, but Banzai 7 is not finished here. It's not over yet. Trying to push D-Force towards the building. Great move. And Hydra soon back at the full squad. As they are double reviving the teammate. No, only one going for the revive, but it is good. But they lose another one. GTB knocked down to the ground, and that's Banzai 7 with nearly securing the kill. Oh, it's not over. Seraphim taking down nearly the other guy. Tomorrow super low HP. Still an ongoing fight, and Uzbekistan team is the revive of Paraboy soon in the game as a full squad again. And it's Seraphim finishing off GTB. Diforce close to Banzai 7. Trying to find the enemy. Baiting him with the AK. The enemy gets around. Has the better gun for a close combat fight. And that's Seraphim getting another one. Diforce pushing in. Seraphim getting over. That's Pro Mobile Gaming entering this position. Banzai 7 at the building. Can get the other one. That's at least another one. Kill number 2 with the third one knocked down to the ground. No, they couldn't finish him. But on the other side, it's Kosha here alone against Seraphim. Oh, that's Asgard trying to do something here. Oh, super hard. Pro Mobile Game moving over. And that's the finish. 3 kills in the count of Asgard. And they just should get into the vehicle. Drive away from here. Banzai 7 taking some damage, getting in the building. Or will they take the fight? Pro Mobile Gaming here. They are on the 13. No chance. No chance for them. They are in the vehicle. Banzai 7, 47 HP, slightly recovering. And it seems as they can escape for now. But right in front of them, that's the Wait What team. And we don't have even the time to look at the rotations. Maybe now it's some time to look at the full map. And have a look at the kill feed. That's Seraphim taking a lot of damage. Banzai 7, low HP as well. There's the map and RF. Red Flame close to this position as well. They are preaching over towards... Okay, getting back into the fight. Preached in. Oh, the vehicle starts to burn. Demord and Kerrigan. Versus Wait What. And Wait What needs to get some points as well. But they are holding in their compound and RF getting down the hill. Okay, so let's have a look at the map again. I thought this fight would go super aggressive. Asgard at the graveyard next to Cimmerian Crowns. Not good, not good. First zone coming soon to an end. Naylord getting revived by Kia Esport. At Park Garrison, TG at the trailer park. Explosion, huge split at Bay Area and Factory. They should have enough drone grades for the 2 revives. Explosion taking it really serious. They have lost 2 players at the beginning of the exhibit hall. Could barely escape from there. That was already a great move. While Dynasty moving over to Bid Esports. This is definitely the most aggressive round. And what's going on? A huge cluster building up here in the center. Pro Mobile game being super close. And they've lost one already. Belom, that was a great nade. Yep. That is Nicopad knocked down to the ground. Baiten as well. That's automatic. Not that close to them. This will be hard for them to hold. Oh, the nade. The nade didn't hit. They are behind the building. Now getting pushed. And that is even our esport getting closer here as well. Right behind Big Mac. Big Mac finds Nicopad. But now Big Mac getting knocked. Pro Mobile Gaming struggling. Automatic. Automatic. They found the first. They find another one. And it's the end. Pro Mobile Gaming is dead. And wait, what with 3 kills? Need to be super careful as our esport is still close to them. And look at the Cimmerian Crowns getting closer as well. RF here as well. And that causes that Asgard is alone right here at the graveyard. Oh, Cimmerian Crowns. That's too much even for you. Top left corner. Another rotation starting. Yep. It's the second zone which got announced shifted to the bottom left side. Let me surely check something. Should be alright. Okay. And that's a huge fight coming up in between those 2 teams. Wait, what is out? No, Olivier. And another one. No, it's only Olivier escaping. Olivier low HP down to 21. Just wanted to have a look at the rotations. HG close to Light Warriors. Whose biggest tier on team still at Chester. And Bid Esports loses one as well. Alright. That's a crazy round. All those teams playing it super aggressive. Bandana here. Last one for Bid Esports. That is Wild Dynasty. Aiming for the first spot in this group, I guess. Explosion back as a full squad. That's Wild Dynasty has 3 kills. And now the Allied Warriors save in the next round as well as HGG, but they need to fight against each other. Phone slightly getting closer. I don't think that they will push over. Eleva and the teammate, yeah, already super close. But I guess they will dodge the fight. I don't think that they will take the fight seriously. I mean, both of the 2 teams are secured in the next stage of the tournament, so maybe they will take it. We will find it out. Next zone started already to move. Asgard, look at this. What had happened to them? The enemies didn't loot here, right? They are in the game as a full squad. After they were dropped down to 2 players with the great fight right there at Loganville. And that may end up in another kill. Banzai 7 securing the vehicle. Olivier quite close. And the Light Warriors now fighting, really. Uzbekistan team close by as well. Both teams, 1 player knocked down to the ground. Bailey's, great job. RF fighting as well against the R esport team. Weffel now getting pushed slightly from behind by the Uzbekistan team. Here's the enemies getting closer. That will be the end for him. Pedrovich, they find another one. Light Warriors down to 3 as the teammate bleeds out. They can go for the revive with 0 HP. Petrovic, look at this, 1 HP and the revive is happening. But now that is his biggest on team. Bailey's holding it good. Jopaluca is there. They find the first. Elisaveta and Ed are following them. Can they find another one? A great nade from Elisaveta probably. But they found another one. 4 versus 2, 3 versus 2 advantage. Bailey's getting over. Bailey's can't find the other one. Can't find him. And then now it's only Elisaveta in a 1 versus 2. Getting pushed by Rolik. That's the knockdown. Jopaluca with the dream. And nice jump shot. Elite Warriors 7 kills in less than 2 minutes. What a great fight from them. They are down to 2 players. Down to 3 players. But that was great. They have enough drone crits to go for the revives with the next zone. Shifted to the bottom right side. We have nearly again the yin and yang zone. A little bit too hard shifted to the north. And the next fight keeps on going. Red Flame versus RE Sport. 3 versus 2 advantage in the hands of Red Flame. Hooray with Kerrigan and Dermort. Flicky and Flory on the other side. The nade didn't cause any damage. And the zone is nearly empty. Wywake starts to rotate. HGG Waffle following them. An explosion. Entering the zone on the north side. As a full squad, returning or going to Loganville. Oh, that poison gas didn't hit the enemy. 3 versus 2 advantage in the hands of Red Flame. Can they do something here? Kerrigan, low HP, pulled off an 8. Gets back in. Oh, the Molotov kills Kerrigan. He's knocked down to the ground. Flicky, great Molotov, and now they are pushing over. Spotting the guy in the first floor. Flicky enters it, getting pushed. Can't find another one. That's a 2 versus 1 advantage now. Demort gets the first. 63 HP. And the chance to take over the fight. But look at this, Asgard getting over. Asgard getting over. That's the end for RE Sport. Red Flame, 6 kills, best round for them. But that will be the end. Asgard is pushing over. That nade, and that's the end. Banzai found the enemy. At least another kill secured. Oh, they got 2? 5 kills, Asgard. Oh, we need to calculate. Asgard was on the 10 with 62. They would have needed 11 before the round. That's 5 points. 2 times the amount with 15. They have a chance to get into the top 8. That would be awesome. And the next zone. Now the teams keep on rotating. Elite Warriors back as a full squad. No, that is Cimmerian Crowns right now. Elite Warriors should be at the full squad again. And that's the zone. Right at the bottom right side now. That's like a 60 to 40 gamble that we end up at the north side. But I have the feeling from the first second I saw the flight, we will end up in the south. Maybe that might be true. And we've seen a similar zone. A little bit shifted more to the edge of Shelton at the south. The great yin and yang zone. With the river in the middle. HGG getting over. Aquila Esport as well, and Wywake without any points. Wywake at the moment at position 6. They are maybe saving, but with a 0 point round would not help them. Wywake starts to shoot now at Aquila Esport. But they are away from here. And now on the other side, Wild Dynasty in the fight against Asgard. Oh, that's Estrel. Asgard down to 3 players. 5k drone credits. They can go for another revive. They are in the zone. And TG being quite close as well. Banzai spots the enemy. No, he did not spot the enemy. Oh, but now they should spot him. Rabies, that should be the end of Rabies. Oh, 14 damage, not more. Seraphim is closer. Seraphim finds him. That's kill number 6. And TG down to one player. 6 points. Like 9 to go, and we are ending up on the north, at least for now. 1 minute 15, 36 seconds to go until they can go for the revive. They should call in a green and then try to get back to a better position. South side is better for now. That's the Allied Warriors team getting into the zone. Trying to find a secure spot next to the Cimmerian Crowns. They've called in a red flare. And why did they do it? Because they just can do it. And Asgard committing to the zone already. This is a good position. But for the green flare, I'm not sure if it will arrive this position, while Dynasty next to them has a full squad. And the Light Warriors fighting against the Cimmerian Crowns. And that's a knockdown. Sumik's knocked down to the ground. Oh, that's the end. But Seraphim got the 4.3k drone grids. He can go for a green. Kansai 7 tries to get back to the teammate. 65 HP. And now he's really close towards the Cimmerian Crowns team. Everything is possible here. Seraphim calling in one flare, no, the double flare. Should get close to them. Novik can hear the drone. Oh, Seraphim, be careful. Oh, nearly got knocked. What? Nearly the knockdown with the drone. Did he get the ammunition? No, not yet. Not yet. Half HP after the drone fell down to his head. We're down to 10 teams and 27 players. Yeah, Seraphim try to take the drone package there. The next zone is shifted to the north. We are ending up here. And that means all these south teams need to move. Wake is first with a full squad. Allied Warrior still close towards the enemies. In the game as a full squad. Bid Esports finds the last player of TG. Bandana. No, the second last guy of TG. The other one is in the border. So they could go for a revive there as well. Didn't see that. And that's a revive. Then another one coming in soon. They are lucky with the zone. Oh, Asgard. Top 9, 6 kills. Still some points to go. And what story would that be if they managed to get into the top 8 finally again? They won the first with only 2 players starting, and I thought Asgard will dominate this group. But then not getting that much, and that's a player getting shot down. Novik, yep, together with good 5. That's the end. Asgard loses 2. Loses 1, the second one to follow. Kansai 7 knocked down to the ground. And the Cimmerian Crowns will push over. Seraphim tries to... Oh no, this is not good. That will be the end of Asgard. Oh, Richard knocked down. It's a 1 versus 3. Seraphim, can he do something? Richard died. Seraphim versus 1 guy. He can't find another one. That's another point. But he's now getting pushed. Seraphim, that should be the end. Can get into the second floor. Cimmerian Crowns down to 2. He blocks off the stairs with a Molotov. Nearly burns himself. Needs to recover. Oh, and that nade finished him off. Cimmerian Crowns, GG. GG, what a close one. What a close one. And we are down to 6 teams and 19 players. With the Elite Warriors, the best chance to win it as a full squad. Wake in the blue zone, taking insane damage. Will stay alive with maximum 2 players. Next zone starts to move in 1 minute 16. Oh, okay, CNSL getting over. Fast enough. Number 3, yep, Clip get knocked. Explosion. Oh, 2 kills. Explosion was before that round on the 7. That's already 4 points for them. I said like 80 points would be enough, so they need 2 further points. That's another knockdown. Could be the 3rd kill point in this round. The Wake was right in front of them, 3 points ahead. So there is a really important fight happening here. between the position 6 and 7. As BD Sport was out already. Yep, they are out. That might be enough for one of the other ones. Hydra is out as well as Asgard team. Maybe the top 8 is already safe. They had a 10-point lead. And wait, what was on the 11? 61 points. Ay. But wait, what is that as well? And Wake getting finished off. That's at least a secured spot for the Explosion team. Oh, that's Light Warriors out as well. Explosion, 6 kills. That's great. Down to 3 teams. That was really fast. Now it's Wild Dynasty, Explosion, or Cimmerian Crowns. They are down to 2 with 1.9k drone crits. Theoretically, they could go for a revive at the edge of the next zone. They can still win this. They have the slight high ground. If Bioslix can get behind the tree, and he made it. The enemies will focus on each other on the fight. Oh, he starts to shoot early. Too early in my opinion. But with super low HP. An Explosion taking over another one. They try to win the last round here. To shoot themselves into the semifinals. It's looking great for them now. 4 versus 2 versus 1. As Cimmerian Crowns lost one as well. 7 kill points already. Plus 5 points at least for the placement. That's 12. That's the secured top 8 spot. Good 5. Getting shot as well. Trouble. The last lone guy here for the Cimmerian Crowns. 1 versus 4. And now the Explosion team moving over. They can't lose this round. For real, they can't. A nade of good 5. Oh, the nade, if he pulls it off. Oh, some damage done. Molotov, but that's the end. But there was a vehicle exploding. And that's the chance of trouble. The nade flies in. The nade, is it far enough? I don't think so. It was enough. And that is Lepevka down to 1 HP. And one guy finished. The vehicle explodes. It's a 1 versus 1. Giving now the Cimmerian Crowns the chance to win it. He spots the last guy. Sees him. That's the end. Oh, Explosion winning the round. With 10 kills in total. Cimmerian Crowns on the 2, Wild Dynasty on the 3. GG, well played. What a crazy finish. What a crazy finish. So that is the Explosion team closing the group stage with a chicken dinner. And the move definitely over towards the semifinals. Let me check for the logo. Don't have one here. All right. They don't have one here. No logo for them. All right. Let's prepare the overlay without logo. I'm fine with that. But GG will play to them anyway. They've secured themselves a spot in the semifinals. I will go into a 5 minutes break. And then I will be back for you with the current standing. So GG well played once again to Explosion, winning off the last round of the Group D here. I will be back for you with the current standing, or with the final standing, the preliminary of the Group D in 5 minutes.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más encontrando vida en el camino, melodías que no hemos tocado y yo no quiero descansar. Resuena por la pared, creando una canción. No quiero perder el ritmo y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más Crucemos el número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the Tahoe close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye.
There I'm back, guys, for you with the final standing. It's the preliminary standing. It will be double checked after the stream ended for sure. And we have a tie on the first position. Here's the standing. With GG, well played to all the participating teams. And the first position in the hands of Wild Dynasty, as they have done the more or the higher amount of kills with 89. The highest amount out of this group, securing the first spot in front of the Cimmerian Crowns with their 4 chicken dinners with 128 points. The Allied Warriors on the 3 with 109, whose biggest on team on the 4 with 98. Explosion with their win in the last round, 5th position, 94 points. Followed by Emulating the Gods, Wywick and BD Sports securing their final spot in the semifinals with 75 points. Look at Asgard team, super close, as well as Hydra. GG well played to all the participants, 64 to 8 what. This was definitely the closest group. So thank you guys for all participating. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. That's it for me. That was the group stage. Next week the semifinals will start. I hope that you guys will be back here in the stream. I wish you all a good rest, take some break, take some good training during the week with these scrims. And next week the semifinals will start, so we will see for sure some really nice action right here at the 1,500 euro New State Mobile EU Spring League Season 1. So I will be back for you the latest tomorrow afternoon. See you then, and I wish you all a good rest and a good start into the week.